In 1949, the eldest sister of the man in this photograph left home for America. She left behind 7 brothers and sisters and a widowed mother in a 3-room farmhouse. 3 rooms, not 3 bedrooms. Her goal was to get to America, find a job, and send money home to her family. She made her way to America, found a job in the food service industry, and settled into Astoria, Queens, New York, and began to send money home regularly. Within the year, the man in the photograph wrote to her and asked for help in getting to America. She figured out how to get him to America. He found a job in a butcher, but would be the first to tell you he was no butcher. 20 miles down the road from that farmhouse, the same scenario was playing out for the woman in the picture. Her eldest sister had left home for America in hopes of finding a job to send money home to her 3 brothers and sisters, her widowed mom, again in a farmhouse. She found a job as a nanny in New York City, and within the year, the woman in the photograph wrote to her sister asking for help in getting to America. The woman in the photograph made her way to America and found a job in the food service industry in a restaurant in New York City called Schraff's. In 1951, the 2 in the photograph met at a wedding. In 1952, they got married. They proceeded to have 4 children. And for the next 20 years, they continued to send money home to their siblings who did not come to America behind them. When I think of the resettlement work that Lutheran Social Services in Falls Church is doing, I can't help but think of the story of these people in this photograph, my parents. Lutheran Social Services at Falls Church has asked Emmanuel to help them purchase a passenger van so that they can continue the resettlement work that they do so well. I can think of no better way than to honor my parents' resettlement story to America, than to make a donation in their honor for the purchase of that van. And while I wish that I could make a donation in their honor and share that with them today, I can't. But what I can do is make a donation in their honor and proudly place a card honoring that donation on the back wall of the Centrum on Emmanuel's Road to Compassion. We all have a story. This is my story, and it's worth honoring, just as I'm sure your story is worth honoring too. I invite you to consider honoring your story, whether it's 66 years old, as this story is, or 166 years old. We all have a story, and I'll bet yours is worth honoring with a donation to Lutheran Social Services van.